There, Scorpio. Don't forget to check out High Vibe Monday, but this is your personal message for the week of the 15th to the 21st. Without further ado, let's get straight to the message, shall we? Scorpio. Scorpios. You need to calm down. We can't help but think of that new Taylor Swift song Kelly's been listening to. Go ahead and take a listen to it. You need to calm down. Because I'm like, damn, are you okay? It's 7 a.m. You need to calm down. It's 7 a.m., Scorpio. You need to calm down. When you wake up and you're in a panic, they did this to me. I gotta do this. There's a little bit of, not revenge, there's just a little bit of some negative momentum built up right now, Scorpios. And you're waking up and you're trying to fight it. Maybe you're fighting them. Maybe you're fighting it by blaming yourself. You need to calm down, Scorpios. You need to calm down. And for you, we're going to give you a very basic spiritual practice that we would encourage you to do every day this week, 15 minutes a day. And it is simply breathing. We want to highlight for you that when you breathe in and out of your chest, it activates the part of your brain that's responsible for that fight or flight. Freeze and fawn are two other ones, but you know that fight or flight, where you're just in a panic, you're ready to go, you're ready to fight, and you may not be aggressive, you might be passive aggressive, you might be a calm aggressive person, but when you're breathing in your chest, it activates that area. So we need you to calm down. We need you to breathe, send the air, picture the air going down to the root chakra. And just allow your breath to begin to expand in and out of your stomach. This was the first practice we worked with Kelly when we began meditating with her 10, 15 years ago. We just told her, bring your breathing down to your stomach. Because here's another thing too. You may not be actively fighting with someone. You may not actively be picking a fight or feeling like you have to defend yourself. We did this exercise with Kelly because she grew up with a lot of trauma. Childhood abuse. It put her in an active fight or flight, an active, what's going on, hyper aware. So if you ADD, ADHD, if you're just in a hypersensitivity, hyper aware, wait, did you say that because you meant this? Wait, do you really mean that? You need to calm down. And the first step is just by breathing, slowing your breath. Focus, concentrate on bringing your breath down into your belly. Your chest will move up and down. It will take some awareness for you, Scorpio, to consciously, deliberately put your air in and out of your belly. You have some anxiety to let go. It's far too early in the morning for you to be waking up with this level of panic, this level of angst. You need to start breathing in your belly. Deliberately take the 15 minutes a day for you to connect with yourself, for you to show yourself that you love yourself. This is self-care. Self-care isn't pampering yourself with massages and nails. That's a form of self-care. Self-care is when you just take the time to build the connection in the relationship between you and you. And we're going to give you how powerful this breathing technique is. Kelly, when she was 20, used to be on high blood pressure pill. Her doctor looked at her and said, well, you are overweight, but you are far too young to have blood pressure this high. Something's going on. I'm going to put you on blood pressure medicine. Absolutely lose the weight. You need to take care of your mental health. And then that's when she started working with us, and we just consciously had her begin to breathe in her stomach. Fast forward 6 months later, she was off. She was off the high blood pressure pills. That's how powerful that is, Scorpio. So it's really up to you. Are you going to take the time to get to know yourself? If any unpleasant emotions come up when you breathe, are you just going to allow yourself to be there with yourself and go, that was an unpleasant memory. It was unsatisfying. I'm never going to look at that situation like a satisfying thing. Feel the emotions and let it pass. Sit there and be there with yourself, Scorpio. With that, we invite Kelly to pull 5 cards. They want a little 2-card clarifier at the end of it. Yeah, Scorpios, when I did that exercise, that was Dark Night of the Soul, man. And I said 2 card clarifiers. Wow. Okay. All right. So Scorpios, whatever it is you're going through, honestly, it sucks. It sucks. You got the 5 of Wands. You got the 7 of Swords. You got the 4 of Swords. You got the 9 of Swords. The outcome, though, is really good. The outcome is the world. So even though right now it sucks, it's going to get better. So the 5 of Wands is just like conflict, miscommunication. It's honestly, you're viewing it as if the world's against you. And when you have trauma when you're younger, that makes sense. Or maybe you just happen to fall into a toxic workplace. You know, it might not be childhood trauma that's coming up right now for you. But you got the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. So you're like, you feel like you have to approach the world in kind of like a sneaky way. They won't want to meet my needs, so I have to ask for this so that I'll really get this. Guys, that is exhausting. I really want my husband to do this for me, but I know if I ask for that, he'll do this. So I'm going to ask for this so that I get this. If I word it this way, how will he respond? If I word it this way, will he feel good? Oh, but what if when he says this, then I could say this. And if he says that, then I could say this. That's exhausting. So it doesn't mean lying, betrayal. Like a lot of other card readers out there like to say lying, betrayal. It just means you have a core belief that people don't want to meet your needs. So it likely indicates a parent who was like emotionally not there for you when you were younger, or they kind of like, they weren't there for you when you were younger. She just adopted a belief system that people don't want to be there for you. Guys, that's one of the biggest fallacies ever. And I used to have that. I grew out of this. People love helping you. People love contributing. You know what book you guys should go read? I'll link to it for you down below. You should read the book, The Art of Asking by Amanda Palmer. She's an artist who sings on feminist topics. The book is actually really just about her growth to empowerment. But it's about the art of asking, that people love contributing. People love contributing. They feel good when they give to you, guys. You just have a belief system that people don't want to support you, people don't want to believe you, and they don't want to meet your needs, so you have to go about it in kind of like a sneaky way and kind of like a passive way. That's just not true, and quite frankly, you're tired. You got the 4 of Swords, and of course you're tired. If you're thinking about, if I do this action, what will they think? If they say this, then I could do this, but if they say this, then I could do this. That is exhausting. That is exhausting. I know. That's why I had high blood pressure that Spirit told you about in the channeling message. So you are just flat out like feeling exhausted and you are in your mother effing head. It's kind of like, is this really the way the world works? Is this really like, it's kind of like those, I can't go on viewing the world this way. It's kind of like those moments where you're giving up an old belief system that you've had for a very long time. I absolutely refuse to view the world this way. Universe, I need a new way to view this world. It was interesting, guys, when I was doing that meditation that they were talking about, where my blood pressure went to normal and I was off the blood pressure medicine, I was actually traveling for 2 years. I was so scared. I was so anxiety ridden. I was so like 9 of Swords just in my head. When I was going on hikes as I was traveling, I was like, where's the axe murderer who's going to kill me? He's here. Where is he? Where is he? Ooh, but look at the deer. The deer's so pretty. I just want to enjoy the deer. Now the axe murderer's going to get me. I stopped and enjoyed for 30 seconds. Where's the axe murderer? That level of anxiety, guys. I just sat down and I cried the 4 of Swords and went, I can't live life this way anymore. I cannot live life this way anymore. Universe, there must be a better way. Because look at these people. Look at those people who are 80 and they're like laughing and they're having fun. Why? They're not worried about the axe murderer. There must be another way to view life. What is that? When you guys have that little moment where you do a new ask, law of attraction, step 1, universe, there must be a different way to view life that feels better and that feels good. Look at that person. They're dressing that way. They're not afraid of getting raped. Look at that person. They're doing this. They're not afraid of an axe murderer. There must be a different way to view life, and I would like to see how I can view it in a better feeling way for me. From there, the clarifiers, you got the Ace of Cups, which means if you are willing to have that moment where you're, I can't view life this way, I release my parents' viewpoints back to them. Here's a little shaman technique you guys might like that I just learned. Rub your hands together. Doesn't have to be too long, but rub your hands together. Build the energy up. Connect your left and right brain. Build it up. You put your left hand over your right heart. You put your right hand out in front. Just go, I call all of my energy back to me that is rightfully mine. And I release all other energies that belong to other people. Do it 3 times. I call back all of my energy to me, and I release all others' energies, all others' belief systems, all other ways of living back to them. I call all of my energy back to me, and I release all others' energies. Do that one like every day when you do the 15-minute meditation that Spirit was talking about, because that's what's going to help you get the Ace of Cups and the Princess of Swords. You're going to like begin to realize, oh, life can be good. Life can be good. Life can feel joyful. Life can feel uplifting. Not everyone out there is trying to murder me. And the Princess of Swords means you're going to have a growth of communication. And it's a growth of, even though it might feel aggressive, it might feel assertive, it might feel like confrontation to you, you're going to go on this beautiful expanding journey of like being able to view life from a love-based viewing instead of a fear-based living. And it's definitely going to be some rapid growth in your communication. If you're a female, I would also recommend the book, The Queen's Code. Let me write these books down that I said I would list for you. I said I would list Amanda Palmer and Queen's Code. Gentlemen, I don't really know a book that's written for the male's point of view, but if you could just read it for the you can kind of skip through some of the beginning. There's a couple chapters that really talk about communication between the sexes, how to express what you need, and how to collaboratively come together for both of you to feel good. It would be worth the read, even if you're a gentleman. So I'll link to those books for you guys down below in the comments, but you're going to go on a rapid journey of beginning to see how life can feel good and more positive, and a rapid growth of how you communicate with the world, and you're going to find it just like open up beautifully for you. So if you guys are looking to work with me a little bit more, I now have some personal one-on-one soul recharges. They are a 3-day, 2-night extravagant affair. We're going to come visit me in my playground, Chattanooga, where I'm going to spoil and pamper you. I'm going to put you in the nicest hotel. I'm going to take you to the nicest restaurants. You are going to get intensives with me and Spirit between 6 to 8 hours, however long you need to completely have a soul recharge, so that afterwards you leave feeling like you're back on track. You leave like you know what you want to do, and you know how to have fun while doing it. So we're going to get your goals met. We're going to get you on the right track for your goals, and we're going to do a follow-up session a week or 2 later. It will just depend on what your goal is, because this is going to be a custom curated experience for you. We're even going to have a butler pick you up from the airport, be your personal assistant for the whole weekend. If there's any shopping you need, she'll do it when we're in our sessions. She's going to pick up your food for us when we're in session. So if you're ready to come get spoiled, pampered, and also the accelerated personal and spiritual growth, come hang out with me. Go to kellylunt.com/apply. We'll get on the phone, see if it's right for you. And I also need to custom curate your experience for you. If you're not quite looking for that as intensive of an experience, come hang out with me in my High Vibe Club, kellylunt.com/high vibe. There's 2 levels. There's a do-it-yourself level, $12.99 per month, and there's the interactive level, $99 per month. Just go to kellylunt.com/high vibe to check that out. Mwah! Love you guys. Bye.